Hey, welcome. Welcome to day one of learning self-love. Hi, I'm Joy, and I love myself, and that's cool. And I'm doing 30 days, 30 videos, 30 steps to help other people learn self-love. What's the goal? To do better. That's it. Are we gonna get perfect? No, actually, never perfect, always better. That's the goal. And that's okay. We just want to do a little better each day. So we're going to break this down to small, fun, easy steps to slowly, at the end of 30 days, 30 steps, have a giant leap towards self-love. So what's the first step? Well, you already did it. You interacted with this. And you're engaging, whether it's following or liking or just taking in this. This is great. You did it. And this is what we need to realize is we need to allow ourselves accomplishments. We need to be able to say, I am accomplished. Say it out loud with me. I am accomplished. I did something today. I did a step. I'm working towards self-love, and that's gonna make my life better in a bunch of ways, because as I treat myself better, it'll have domino effects on my life, my love, my career. Everything will start being better when you start doing this better. Trust me, it works. One of the things that I do that I love doing is instead of, or in addition to a to-do list, which to-do list can be daunting, is a to-done list. Okay, so try this out sometime. Write down to done and only write down stuff that you've done. And even if it's something simple, like groceries, you can cross it out. And that feeling of getting something done, it makes you feel better. And feeling better and allowing yourself to feel better and allowing yourself to feel accomplished and allowing yourself to feel loved by yourself is the first step. So you've already done this. If you want to do a little exercise, try out the to-done list. Sometimes I even do a to-done list for life. If you have a bucket list, you can go there and write down things that you've already accomplished. Maybe your bucket list didn't say visit this town or whatever you did, but if you can add something to your bucket list and cross it off, maybe it'll make you feel better. So anyways, welcome. You are welcome here. You belong here. I love you for being here. And come along. 30 days, 30 steps, 30 videos. You're welcome here, and let's do this. And I know this is serious, but I do have a call right now, so I do gotta take this, all right? Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome to day 2 of 30 of How to Self-Love. I'm Jordan, I'm doing 30 videos in 30 days, How to Self-Love. So congratulations on coming back and allowing yourself this journey. That's awesome, way to go. Today we're gonna work on something that hopefully is a little simple. It's just called kinder words. And it's getting to know your voices. And we're gonna talk about not only the voices that we say out loud, the words that we say out loud, but also the stuff that we hear inside of our head. Because we have a lot of unlearning to do about negative language towards ourselves. And what we wanna try to do is hear, pay attention, some active listening to what's going on, and then rework those words and start to be kinder to ourselves. And we don't have to do it all at once. Baby steps is great. Perfect isn't the goal. Never perfect, always better. We're gonna work out these muscles together and slowly get stronger. So if we want a goal for this week or an activity, just let's find one thing. Let's find, even if it's some language, maybe we're typing a text in a friend, or oh, I'm being lazy today. Let's hear that negative self-talk of calling ourselves lazy, and let's redo. Let's replace it with a kinder word. Let's be I'm recharging. I'm taking care of myself today. I am being conscious of my self-love, my self-health needs. I am doing this. This is a great thing. Let's turn it from a negative to this positive. The weight of this can be wonderful. So let's just have a little goal this week, a little
activity of catching it one time and using kinder words one time. That would be awesome. When we hear these words too, let's remember, let's not get mad at ourselves for speaking ourselves that way. Let's just figure out where that voice is coming from. That's not our voice. You weren't born with that voice. It was conditioned. It was taught to you. That's somebody else's voice. You know what's funny about this video is even making this video, I caught myself using words that I'm not that interested in. And when I first made the video, I said, don't do this. And then watching it back, I was like, I don't really like that because like, sometimes when I'm catch myself using something like, oh, I'm being lazy, I'll be like, don't do that. And I don't even like that language to myself. So then I wanted to redo it for me and for you and use the word instead. So instead of saying I'm lazy, kinder words could be, I'm taking the time I want for self-love and self-care and for rest, which is super important. And everyone does it. And that's the nice thing to remember when you're being kinder to yourself is we're all going through this together. But thanks for joining me in this journey of self-love. The entire series is available in my links. Otherwise, I'll be posting one video a day, so enjoy these, and yeah, hope it helps out. All right, I'll see y'all soon. I'm sorry to do this, but I do need to make a call right now. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back. I'm Joy. This is 30 Days of Self-Love. I'm posting a video every day. The entire series is available now in my bio. But if you want to just hang out with me one day at a time, that's cool. Welcome. Allow yourself this journey. Welcome back. Our goal here is not to be perfect, just a little better each day. We're going to work out that muscle and get a little stronger each day. And last time on day 2, we talked about kinder words, hearing the words that we use in our head towards ourselves and out loud, seeing if we can hear when it's negative, when it's someone else's voice, and replacing it with our voice, a kinder voice. Today, I was thinking we could do something sort of cool and see if we can do that kinder words situation, but in regards to other people's voices. So follow me for a second. About a year ago, I had a full mental breakdown. Really was lost in reanalyzing everything in my life, and I was looking for a job, pretty much any job. Had left the career I was in, which was nightclubs. So I'm exploring a whole new world. And I'm out there searching, and I go on someone's profile for one of those job pages, and there's 3 words that stuck with me to this day. Assume best intentions. Those simple 3 words changed how I perceive the words, actions, and everything of others. Now, it took me a while, and it still takes me a while to do this, but I try to give everyone not only the benefit of the doubt, but the positive benefit of the doubt. And now you gotta balance this. You need to trust your instinct, especially when safety is involved. But when possible, I actually try to attempt to assume best intentions. And it's really nice because it actually is a form of self-love to allow other people's words to be the kindest possible, to allow other people's words to have the kindest possible meaning. Because while they are creating the words, I'm perceiving. While they are creating the art, I am the perceptor of art, and I am the one that is allowed to see the art however I want. But even when those words are not kind, sometimes I can think about it as a loud, clear message from the earth. Not about me, but about that person. And a loud, clear message, a warning, a flag, whatever color you see it as, trust your instinct, you know? And then you can just make less space for that flag in your life, which will allow more space for positives. So maybe if we have an activity this week, it's seeing if we can rehear something out there that we immediately took as like, but like maybe there was another way to take it. Maybe we can hear those words in a kinder fashion. Maybe we can assume best intentions. Let's try it once this week. Let's see how it goes. Anyhow, I'm Joy, doing 30 days, 30 videos of self-love, how-to, and I hope that you come along for the entire journey and allow yourself this journey. And thanks for being here so far. And don't forget to regulate your hunger. I am hungry now, so I'm gonna get myself a snack. See y'all later.
Don't worry, it's just me, Dusty Joy, and we'll come back. This is day 4 of 30 of How to Self-Love. Today on How to Self-Love, we're going to talk about what is Dusty Joy. A Dusty Joy is a joy that's gotten dusty. It's simple. It's also like, it's hard to find that. And if you want an activity this week to engage in self-love, I want you to try to find, an old joy. Was that smashing rocks? I remember when I was a kid, I used to smash rocks open to look at the insides to see if there was like gems. That was cool. I think I need to try that soon. I forgot about that till right now. Was it climbing trees? Climbing trees is like great, but also be safe out there. Was it wearing funny costumes, dressing up as a vampire and goofing around? Was it making videos? I've been actually making videos since I was a kid. But yeah, can you find an old joy? And let's find something that hasn't been monetized, that has no other purpose other than to spark joy, that gives you that feeling. You know that feeling I'm talking about. Or maybe you don't. And maybe that's the problem, is you don't feel that anymore. And if you want some ideas, what about riding a bike? This is something that I did recently, and I was actually having a problem just riding a bike for solely just joy. So I actually cheated a little bit and started live streaming while I did it. So that made it an engaging situation where I was engaging with other people and also providing them some value, because it was like some virtual tourism where people could like visit Savannah, the town I mainly live stream in, and whether they missed the town or had never been here, they could engage in it and like see it. So like that free virtual tourism was like a cool way to engage with people. So it added this little like bonus to the biking around. If you want an activity, let's try to find an old joy. Let's dust it off. Let's get into action. And please don't not do it because you won't be able to do it perfect. Don't not play the instrument because you're not great at it, or because you're never going to be perfect at it, or because you can't practice every day. Don't set unrealistic expectations. It's not all or nothing. Play the guitar once a year. Who cares? Do it for this. Do it for this. Make this healthier. Love yourself. Allow yourself joy. Allow yourself these moments. Allow yourself time. Make time to make joy. Find an old joy. Dust it off. See what happens. See how you feel. Do you feel better? That's the goal. And yeah, I'm Joy, and if I brought you joy, follow along. I'm doing 30 days of self-love. It is available in a series that I have. Otherwise, I will be releasing one video at a time, in cycles. So you got free access to it, but also if you want all 30 days, check that out. Hey, welcome back to 30 days of How to Self-Love. I'm Joy, and I'm doing a video every day for 30 days, helping share with people ideas on how to self-love better.
And congratulations on showing up for yourself, which is going to have a domino effect on showing up for others around you. So, congrats on doing a little bit better all the time. Remember, the goal is not perfect. There's no such thing. But doing better, that's what we do here. Today, I want to focus on no. Simple. But it's hard. And what we're going to start doing is working out that muscle of just saying no. And for some of us, we were taught and ingrained and instilled this idea that you don't say no. But we need to. We need to be able to do it. We need to know our limits when there's too much going on. And when we need a break, and when our plate is full and it's gonna break if we load more on it, or something's gonna fall off, something that's important. We only have so much energy that needs to go to certain places. And if we put it somewhere, that energy's gotta come from somewhere. It's gonna come from one of our important relationships. If we want an activity this week, it's done. We're going to say no. We're going to say no activity this week. We're going to say no activity. So you already did it, ironically. Say no. Say no to this. Say I'm good. I'm going to focus on some other stuff this week. No activity. Joy. No activity. When you can. When it's right for you. Practice saying no. It's okay. The people who matter in your life won't mind. They'll actually respect it. And the people who mind, this will give you a great opportunity to realize that they don't matter. They won't be here for you in the future. That's not your foundation for a healthy future. And we're doing this for us, for you. You're doing this for you. This is self-love. You say no. For you. Hello, and welcome back to 30 Days of How to Self-Love. I'm Joy. And I'm posting a video every day for 30 days, encouraging you to put some effort into self-love. Congratulations on allowing yourself this journey. Today, I wanted to talk about this thing I call you art what you eat. And basically, I just want to help us become more mindful of what we consume in regards to art. For example, there's a lot of art out there made by billionaires. And if you don't agree with the existence of billionaires as a morally desirable future, it might be healthier to discontinue the consumption of their art. It might seem sacrilegious for me to suggest not listening to Rihanna, but it is what it is. It's not just billionaire art, but realizing that we have a finite amount of energy, space for consumption, intentionally filling that with positive art will help us start to heal. And we will not have space for the negative art or the fake art. If we are feeding ourselves all these empty calories of rich art, it isn't actually rich. It isn't actually full of the nutrients, the minerals, the things that we need to grow healthy. So what we want to do is actually look for some healthy art. And I believe that there's some things that we want to look for in art, and one of them is local. I think we want to encourage eating the local flora and fauna, and that includes art. So see if you can find a small artist to support. Maybe there's a small market coming up. Maybe there's something that you see and it speaks to you. And don't consume just to consume. Consume for joy. Look for something when it sparks that interest, consume it. And that'll decrease the amount of money and energy you're putting towards the larger, more corporate cookie cutter, empty calorie art that we are consuming daily. There's a lot of free art out there if you have limited resources to consume art. There's a lot of free art out there. There's a lot of musicians who are putting their music on free platforms that are like starving for someone to listen to it, and it's incredible. It's wonderful stuff, and it's out there. And one of the ways that we can help each other feel better is by sharing that. So if you find something, whether that's visual art or audio art or theatrical or whatever, if you find something local, healthy, that sparks joy, that is in tune with the future that you want, share it. And that's it. It's simple, but it'll help everyone get to a better future. And just remember, you are what you eat. And I hope that like eating a little bit healthier art helps you feel a little bit better. And that is the goal of self-love. So thanks for joining. If I brought you joy, follow. The entire 30 days of self-love is available as a series. Otherwise, I'll be releasing one video at a time. Yeah, thanks for allowing yourself this journey. See you soon.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Joy, and this is 30 Days of Self-Love. This is day 7, and we're wrapping up the first week of 7 Steps of Self-Love. This is available in a series. Today, I want to focus on this thing that I call glow with the flow. Some of you may have heard of this thing called Wu Wei. It's a Taoist principle of basically going with the flow. Now, some people get confused as about what this means. They think it means be passive, sit back, let life just happen. It's not that at all. It's actually extremely active. You really push towards your goals, but you exercise and strengthen the muscle that is your intuition. And you start to realize that intuition can be strengthened, it can be practiced, and it becomes easier. So this week, if we want a goal, we just want to try to find a moment when the earth is being loud. I always say the earth is loud. Listen. When you're trying to go down a road and it is fighting back at you, and it's obviously problem after problem, whether that's a relationship, a specific project in your art or your work. This does not have to be a monetized situation. It can be anything that you're working on. When there's just roadblock after roadblock, see if there's a way that like the earth is trying to get you to go. Does the earth light up when you go a certain direction? Did things work out with a certain person? If you're trying to always make plans with this one person, it's not working out. Listen. That might be them or the earth being like, this relationship isn't gonna fill you with joy, fill you with self-love. And we want to take better care of ourselves. And one way to do that is to be in more touch intuitively with the earth. The earth has a path for you and will help you with that. And this might change over time. You might be down this certain path, and then the earth is like, actually, go down here. See what's down there. I think once we learn our flow and learn our feelings with the earth, we can glow more. We can bloom into the life that is waiting for us. That's the goal for this week. Just find a moment where you think the earth is being loudly telling you, this ain't the way. And don't go that way. Go the other way, the woo way, the flow way. Flow with it. Glow with the flow. Much love to you. See you soon. Self-love journey. Let's do this.